Hello everybody, my name is XTP. Usually I speak Polish in my videos. This is the first video I've ever recorded in English, so please give me some thumbs up because actually I'm trying. English is my second language. I use it for a couple of years, but this is not my mother language. Like I said, I'm recording the video for the first time so I can make the mistakes. This is my sixth take to record this intro. So actually, you know what I mean. Anyway, today I'm going to show you two guitars which are handmade by Polish luthier living in London, Kilburn, London. He's making acoustic guitars. He made some of the Telecaster copy before. Like you see, his name is Dogiel. That's the name of the guitar. That's a brand which is on the headstock as well. He's servicing the guitar. So if you got broken headstock, if you got some electronic problems, if you want to set up your guitar, he will make it for you as well. But recently he started to make his own line of the guitars, electric guitars, designed only by him, with some influences, I would say, of maybe of Gibson double cutaway Les Paul, but very far, like Hammer guitar, this kind of thing. But like I said, very original in the design, very original in the approach he's making. They're so original that he even used his own scale for the guitars. It's 630 millimeters. So it's not any of PRS, it's not any of Gibson, it's far away from what you know from Fender. All of his work is like handmade. He's even making the saddles. He's except of the bridges of the pickups, you know, like the tuning packs and I don't know, like switches and things like that. Everything is made by his own hand in his own workshop. So the body, the neck, of course not the frets, but the fret work. So I mean, like he's hammering them. Like I said, the saddle is all made by him in his own workshop. So it's a proper handmade guitars. Very huge, high quality. You know, there's actually really hard to say there is something you can tell it's wrong with them. You can see it's a handmade job. So you can see there are some, let's call them imperfections, but I wouldn't call it imperfections. This is like so small things. Like for example, on this one here, there is the line of the wood is not so equal like the CNC machine would cut it. So this is how it is. Going to specification, I got it written down here. The black one, which is called The Witch, with his own wife picture on the headstock instead of logo. The Witch is chambered mahogany body. So this is the approach of Gibson Les Paul as well, because there is some chambered holes to make it very like I mean, not very light, but I mean a little bit lighter than the usual guitar. I would say something. The black one is heavy like hell. You can feel the guitars. It's like I said, chambered mahogany body with maple neck, 30 years old Cocobolo fretboard, and jumbo Dunlop frets. The same piece of wood, the same 30 years old Cocobolo is used on the lighter one, on this wooden one, which is covered with clear polish. The black one is finished with black nitrocellulose polish. The hardware is Schaller M6, but the one with the blockade, so you can lock in tuners. Haynes bridge also by Schaller, which is the very new thing on the market. Other friend of mine, other Luthier, started to use it recently. I mean, Mike Payne from Stone Wolf Guitars. Pickups in the black one are custom wound in Belfast. They called Amdusias, I don't know how to say it. Dogiel's devices, let's say. You got it all written down here, so you can read it better if you are English speaker. The bridge one is 7.8 and the neck one is 7.0 kilo ohms. On the headstock, like I said, you got the picture of his wife, and on the actual fretboard on the black one, you got it like a triangle, blue triangle thing. This is all made of something which is like an artificial stone. So it's not the proper stone. It's not like a mineral or anything, but it is like some kind of plastic, you know, to make it to be like stone. And what is very, very strange about the pickups as well, they are Alnico 4, which is very, very unusual. CTS ports, of course, Bumblebee capacitors, so old school in the electronic side, switchcraft, jack and toggle switch, so high profile parts on the guitar. The light one, which is covered with nitrocellulose but clear lacquer polish, is made like a sandwich. So there is some influences of old Japanese guitars, for example from Ibanez, let's say. The body is as well chambered. The body is made of poplar, mahogany, so poplar is on the bottom, mahogany is in the middle, and then on the top you got spalted beech, which is as well on the headstock, and really makes the guitar looking very, very beautiful. The spalted beech had to be covered with some, what is it called, epoxide in English, and actually to make it hard, and because it's not like a small veneer. It's a proper size. You can see it on the close-ups. It's a proper size of wood. So it was like from what he told me, it was like mixed with some no, it's not carbon epoxide, it's just epoxide, yeah. As well, maple neck with what I said before, 30 years old cocoa ball of fretboard from exactly the same piece of wood like in the black one. Jumbo Dunlop and clear nitrocellulose lacquer. Hardware exactly the same, Schaller M6 locking tuners and harness bridge from Schaller, very new thing. And the pickups in the light one is Gibson 57 in neck and bridge position. So they as well covered up with this metal. What is it in English? Tin? It's not tin. It's called tin in Polish actually. Electronic the same as above, CTS port, switchcraft, jack and toggle switch, and Bumblebee cap. Like I said, scaling on both of the guitars is 630 millimeters. Both of the guitars have handmade nut on the headstock. The lighter one has kettle bone nut, and the which is the black one, has water buffalo horn nut. So that's what it is according to, I mean, going with the specification. I've run this test with lots of amplifiers. This is how I'm doing. There is lots of Marshalls. There is Bogner, PV6505, Lani. You got the whole spectrum. Everything is recorded in the special room just for the cabinets, and microphones heads are here. You can all see it now. I'm hoping the video is showing the differences with those guitars. What I can say, the black one, they both beautiful guitars. They both amazing, like amazing production, and very beautiful and extra superb. And there's nothing you can say that there is something wrong about them. Maybe small things like. Okay, there must be something wrong. So I don't like that Artur made it like this is tone and this is the volume. I don't like that this is so close to each other. I would make it differently. But this is handmade guitar, which is a prototype. This is a handmade guitar with the approach of the total customization. So if you go to his workshop, he will make it like you want it. He said he just made it for himself. He likes to play with the tone more than with the volume. So this is why it's here. Of course, it can be reversed, inverted, to be like in a normal situation. Their one, because it's much lighter than the dark one, is going when it's on the strap. It's going a little bit down with the headstock to the ground. Little bit, of course. If you put your hand here, it's not such a problem. The same problem you got with Gibson SG, for example, constantly. So this is nothing like that. The other one, because it's a prototype as well, and it's not like to be sold or something. This is one. That one is really heavy. So I would say on the bedside of it, this one is really heavy. And if you want to play on the wedding parties with it for 8 hours, it's not a guitar for you. Your neck will be painful after. You will suffer after that. But because it's heavier, it doesn't go so down with the headstock when it's on the strap. Yeah, but you can feel the guitar. If I would need to choose one of those, I would choose that one, the lighter one. Not because of its weight, just because this guitar plays like I always wanted the guitar to be played. I had in my life, I think I've had something like, on my own, more than 1,000 guitars. Like I can go into like 1,300 something like that of guitars of all my own. So I've checked them I've checked many of them. Besides that, I've had lots of guitars of my friends. I used to be a guitar tech for bands in Poland. So I had access to many guitars which are on the market, from top shelves, from low shelves and everything like that. So this guitar, I would put it in one of the 10 best guitars I've ever had in my life, next to PV Wolfgang, whatever you call it. Out of 5 guitars I have had in my hands of this PV, one of them is there, next to some Gibson Les Paul custom from 70s and stuff like that. So this is really guitar which I would fall in love with, and actually I would like to have it. I cannot buy it because I don't have money to buy it, but I'm happy to test it for you. That one is beautiful and extra superb as well, but if I would need to choose, I would choose that one. Yeah, they're really good instruments. Like I said, there is some differences between them. Oh shit, there is some differences between them. That one, because it's made of mahogany, it's a little bit darker. The black one, it's a little bit darker, and then I would put it in the Gibson sound, kind of sound. That one has got a little bit more attack in when you play it. It's a little bit lighter, brighter on the side of the sound. And even though it's got Gibson pickups, it doesn't sound as much as the Gibson like that one. It's a little bit more universal and more versatile. In English is the word. Not universal, versatile is the word. So actually that one is a little bit more like versatile, and you can use it with a little bit more of the genders of the genders. Like you can play metal music, you can play rock music, you can play blues on it. That one with this little bit darker sound, I would say it's very good for riffing, for bluesy stuff. They both got really middle range, low output humbuckers. So it's nothing like there's some heavy shit like, I don't know, JB SH4 or something like that. This is like the pickups will give you the sound of the guitar, which is very, very good. They don't run over the guitar. They both amazingly comfortable to play. You get access to all the high frets. The connection of the neck, I mean, you know, like the joint here it's very, very like smooth. Of course, you got a piece of wood here, but it's very, very thin in this joint here, so you can get here without any problem. Necks are not very, they are like, I would say, D-C shape, something in between. They're not very sporty, or you know, like they're not those fast necks from Jackson's. They rather on the shelf of Gibson's neck, connected here with bolts on. So actually there is no setup, like there's no set in neck, which would make them more Gibson-y. Very, very long sustain, very, very nice sound actually. And like I said, the lighter one is lighter, the darker one is darker. I'm hoping that the video will show you all the differences. I don't know what to say more about those guitars, except the fact that actually, if I got money, I would buy the lighter one, and I would like to have it. Maybe if I make another 10 videos for Dogiel, I would have a gift of him, and he will give me some. Anyway, in front of you, for your ears now, me playing. I'm not a very good guitarist, yeah. I rather went to this path of testing gears, of collecting gears, and I was never like into this fast playing or anything like that. I'm still learning how to play the guitar, but I'm hoping what I play here will show you all the disadvantages and advantages of that guitar. They're professional instruments. You can give them to professional musician, and the guy will be completely satisfied with what he has, and actually maybe even will switch to those guitars from the bigger brands. Someone, I mean, like, you know, someone pro would play. Again, sorry for my English. It's my second language. I'm hoping you got to this point of the video, and I didn't make you bored or something. I wasn't boring. And I didn't make so many mistakes. Now the mistakes on the guitars. Like I said, I recorded it on many amplifiers, many different microphones. Everything is written down, what's playing. I didn't write down which pickup is playing, but you can probably see it on the video with the toggle switch. There's always the same melody, the same riff played on the both of the guitars on the same settings, so actually you can compare them. Record will never show you the differences. You need to feel the guitar as well. You need to have this feeling of how it plays. So see, this is only a small sample of what it can do. I'm not talking anymore. It's only almost 20 minutes of me yapping here about the guitar. Now listen to it. The video is long, but I think the guitars, those guitars deserve it. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.